Popular black baby names are rich in meaning and draw from a variety of sources, including Arabic and African languages, faith and spirituality, and parents' imaginations. We used data from Georgia, Texas, Virginia, and New York City to create our compilation of popular black baby names. These two states and one city are the few places in the country that break down name popularity by race. Many common baby names in the United States are equally popular across races and ethnicities, but some names have special relevance and appeal for parents of black babies. Read on for some of the most popular black baby names. 20 black baby girl names. Aliyah. Aliyah means exalted in Arabic. For decades, Aliyah has been in the top 100 baby girl names in the U.S. Ava. In Virginia, Ava was the most popular name given to African American baby girls in 2023. Ava has disputed origins, but one theory is it's a variation of Eve, a Hebrew name meaning living. Destiny. Although the name Destiny isn't rooted in a specific religion, it's often associated with faith and spirituality. Destiny comes from the Latin word destinata and means the power of fate or simply fate. Dream. In New York City, Dream was a top name for black baby girls in 2023. The name indicates something of unreal beauty or perfection. Essence. Essence has Greek origins and can mean life, being, or existence. The name dropped off the national most popular baby names list in 2008, but has still remained a top listed name for black baby girls in Georgia. Faith. Faith is a popular name with a spiritual significance. On a national level, Faith has been a top girl's name since 1900, and in New York City, Faith landed on the most common girl's name list for African American girls. Imani. Imani is a girl's name found in Arabic and African languages, including Swahili. It means belief or faith and has the variants Iman and Iman. More girls have the name Imani, but boys have been given the name too. Jada. Jada is a short and sweet name, but full of meaning. It means he knows in Hebrew, and it's related to the gemstone jade. Kalani. Kalani comes from a Hawaiian word meaning sky or heaven. Jasmine. The name Jasmine has been making its mark, repeatedly landing on the national list of popular girls' names since the 1970s. Jasmine is a type of flower noted for its fragrance and aesthetic appeal. Layla. Layla comes from an Arabic word that means night or dark. Maya. Maya has complex origins. It means dream or illusion in Sanskrit and courage in Maori. It also has Latin roots as an alternate version of Maya, a Roman fertility goddess whose name may be rooted in a Latin word meaning great. Naomi. Naomi comes from Hebrew and means pleasantness. Naomi is also a caring, prestigious figure in the Bible. Naya. Naya's origins are uncertain, but it could be a variant of the name Nia, which means purpose in Swahili or brightness and beauty in Welsh. It could also be inspired by Maya. Nevi. It must be the unique meaning of Nevi that attracts so many parents. It's the word heaven spelled backward. Nevi is a fairly new name. It dates to 2001 when musician Sonny Sandoval bestowed the name on his daughter. Nova. Nova comes from the word new in Latin. It also refers to a star that appears as a sudden, bright light that gradually fades into the night sky. Serenity. Serenity means the state of being peaceful, calm, and tranquil. It's rooted in the Latin word serenus, which means calm, clear, and unclouded, and was a word that referred to the weather. Olivia. Olivia remains a top pick for girls, and this was true for African American baby girls in Georgia in 2023. The name comes from Latin and means olive tree. Skylar. Skylar is a variant of the name Schuyler, which comes from a Dutch word meaning scholar. It's a name that denotes intelligence and wisdom, but is also reminiscent of clear blue skies. Zuri. A Swahili name that means beautiful, Zuri has been steadily rising in popularity since 2010. 20 black baby boy names. Amara. Amara may come from the Arabic name Amr, which means one who lives a long life. It could also be tied to the Spanish word ama, meaning to love. Emir. Emir is an Arabic word meaning prince, leader, or chief. Anthony. Anthony comes from the Roman name Antonius, but the name is so ancient its meaning has been lost to time. Bryce. Bryce stems from an Old English word that means speckled. It was often associated with people with freckles. Today, that meaning no longer applies as the name is given to baby boys of all skin tones. Caleb. Caleb is an important biblical figure in the Old Testament. Moses sends Caleb to spy on the ancient civilization of Canaan to determine whether to claim the land for the Israelites. The name is thought to come from a Hebrew word meaning dog, meant as a compliment in this context because of dog's loyalty. Carter. Carter was originally an Irish last name meaning someone who transports goods by cart, but it's caught on a first name for baby boys. For black parents, the name holds special meaning because of Carter G. Woodson. Woodson, the African-American son of slaves, was an educator and philosopher who founded the precursor to Black History Month and has been called the father of Black history. Corey. Corey is an alternate spelling of Corey, which comes from the Old Norse name Corey and has uncertain meaning. Elijah. Elijah is a biblical name referring to a Hebrew prophet. In the Old Testament, God performs miracles through Elijah, including bringing a boy back to life. The name means Yahweh is God in Hebrew. Jackson is a variant of Jackson, which started off as a last name in England. It simply means son of Jack. Jaden is a modern name that likely comes as a combination of Jay and Hayden. It's also spelled Jaden, Jaden, and Jaden as in Jaden Smith, the actor, musician, and son of Hollywood power couple Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. This name is popular among Black parents, as are the similar names Jace and Jace. Cairo, often inspired by the capital city of Egypt, Cairo comes from an Arabic word meaning victorious. King, this regal boy's name started making baby name charts in 2015. King has been a top charting name for African American baby boys in states like Georgia for several years. Levi is one of the many ancient biblical names that have withstood time. Rooted in Hebrew, this name means associated. Major, the name Major signals power and strength, which is why parents may be drawn to this name. The word Major is rooted in a Latin word meaning great, Malik. Muslim names like Malik have been popular in the Black community since the 1960s. When several prominent African American celebrities took Muslim names to reflect their African heritage or religious beliefs, Muhammad Ali and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, to name a few. Malik means owner or king in Arabic. Micah is a spiritually inspired name that means who is like God. In Hebrew, Nehemiah means God comforts in Hebrew and is the name of a minor Old Testament prophet. Nolan is the anglicized version of an Irish surname rooted in the Gaelic word Newell, which means chariot fighter or champion. Prince, even though the name Prince has been around as a given name since the early 1900s, it's still a unique name to give to your little boy. While its modern meaning is son of the king, Prince originates in the Latin word princeps, which means first person, as in ruler or chief, and is the same root of the word principal. Xavier is a Spanish name that comes from an Old Basque place name that means the new house. 10 gender-neutral Black baby names. Aubrey means elf power and is a nod to German mythology. In New York City, Aubrey was a top name for African American baby girls. Aubrey also regularly lands on popular name charts for boys. Genesis, the name Genesis is often inspired by biblical tradition. Genesis is the first book in the Bible and is an account of the creation of the world. It's rooted in a Greek word that means fittingly origin or creation. Jordan means to flow down in Hebrew. It's also a river in the Middle East that has major religious significance. According to the Bible, the River Jordan is where Jesus was baptized and where the Israelites crossed into the Promised Land. Kai, one meaning of the gender-neutral name Kai is sea in Hawaiian. Kai is also a nickname for European names like Gerhard and Klaus. Kyrie is a unisex name but is more common for boys. It comes from the Greek word kyrios and means Lord. Legend, the meaning of the name Legend is clear and it's a name any parent would want their child to live up to. Currently it's used more for boys than girls, but it's a unique name befitting any gender. Legend seems like an unusual name, but it's actually been climbing the charts in recent years and is almost in the top 100 baby names for boys on the Social Security Administration's list. Grammy Award winner John Legend may be at least partly responsible. London, baby names inspired by locations are popular across the board, and on the list of popular names for Black baby girls, Brooklyn, Madison, Savannah, and London all make the cut. While the name London is inspired by the city of the same name in England, London can also mean place at the Great River. More girls than boys have the name London, but it's gender neutral. Royal, this regal baby name was more popular among baby boys in Georgia in 2023, but the name is also given to baby girls. Royal is rooted in a Latin word that means pertaining to a king. Tyler stems from an English word meaning tile maker, originally more common as a last name. Today the name is given to girls and boys as a first name. Zion comes from the Hebrew word Zion. In the Bible, Zion refers to a hill in Jerusalem, the city itself, and the land of Israel. The meaning of Zion evolved to mean a utopian homeland, a place of freedom, unity, and peace. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, share it with other parents who might benefit, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and support on caring for your little ones. Join our community here at Baby Bliss Hub and let's make this parenting journey a joyful one together. See you in the next video.